Hello crafty friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing a very fun and adorable card that I created using supplies from the latest Meet the Quouses release by Scrappiness. Well, Scrappiness has a really adorable collection of Quokkas, and joining the family we have Quinnie and Quickey. Well, before we take a look at this adorable scene that I created today, I will first talk about the release and the products that are part of this fun and adorable release. Before we get started, I would really appreciate if you could take a minute to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified every time I post a new video. So this new release has some really fun products. We have 3 new stamp sets which come with coordinating dies that not only cut out our focal point images but also our sentiments. Now that's something I really love in my coordinating dies. We also have die cut ephemeras to make your card making process a lot more quick and easy. Let's start with the stamp set that I'll be using today. It's called Meet the Quouses. Now this stamp set has a beautiful focal point image of Quinnie and Quickey sitting together enjoying the fireworks. We have 3 sentiments on this: true love, I love you for years, and let's make magic. I absolutely love the font on these sentiments. The set comes with coordinating dies which will not only cut out your main focal point but also the 3 sentiments. Next, we have Quickie the Quokka. I love how beautiful these images are, and again, this has a bunch of different sentiments that you could use on your cards. This one also comes with a coordinating die that will cut out those stamped images, including your sentiments. I love having sets which have dies for your sentiments as well. It makes my work a lot more easier since I'm not very good at fuzzy cutting. Now, the third stamp set that we have here is Quinnie the Quokka. Well, isn't she absolutely gorgeous? And I think the font on these sentiments are absolutely amazing. These are my favorite. Now, this is the same font on Quokka Love stamp set, something that I've used for so many different projects, and I absolutely love it. Now, this one again comes with a coordinating dies that will cut out all these elements. We also have 28 pieces of the die cut ephemera, which include most of these images that you saw on all those 3 different sets. The best part about having these die cut ephemera is that they're already colored and die cut for you. All you have to do is adhere them onto your card bases. Absolutely perfect for a quick and easy card project. Scrappiness has also come up with a new stamp and storage die pocket. These are designed to store your clear stamps, dies, and lots more. When storing your craft dies, you could use magnetic sheets, which are also available at the Scrappiness store. I usually like to store both my stamps and dies together in these pockets, and using a label maker, I would print the name of the set and stick it on the upper left hand corner of this pocket for easy access. This also makes my storage so much more easier. You could add Velcro sticker to the flap and use these for your ephemera or other stamped and die cut pieces, which can be stored away for later use. Let us now take a look at the card that we will be creating today. I'm using the Meet the Quouses stamp set along with coordinating dies. This cute and adorable Quinnie and Quickey pair is perfect for your Valentine's card showcasing true love and friendship. I stamped my focal point image onto a piece of white cardstock panel using Memento black ink. I used my Spectrum Noir tri-blend markers to color into these images. Well, I have sped up the video here. If you're interested in watching the full length coloring video, I do have a playlist where I share some of the real-time coloring videos. I will leave a link to that playlist down in the description box below. Along with the tri-blend markers, I also used my Ohuhu alcohol markers for some deep reds and pinks. I used some deep gray shades to color in the ears of Quinnie and Quickey. I love how cute and adorable this turned out. Well, once I was done coloring, I used the coordinating die set to cut out the image. If you're someone who wants to create a very clean and simple card, you could avoid cutting this image and just keep the panel as is with the colored image and add a beautiful sentiment from the stamp set along with a shiny sequin mix and call this card done. Well, to create my scene, I decided to ink blend onto an A2 size white cardstock panel. Before I ink blend, I decided to add my fireworks. I used gold and silver embossing powders for the fireworks. Now, whenever you're using multiple colors of embossing powder, I would suggest using one color at a time. For example, here I first use the gold embossing powder, heat set it, and then stamp the image again, and this time use the silver embossing powder. Here's a look at the embossed image. I love how the shine and sparkle turned out on this panel, and I'm absolutely sure it would look amazing on that beautiful night sky. I kept my focal point just to make sure that I have enough space between the sky and the grass. Using my favorite shades of blues and greens, I ink blended over this panel. Note that the embossed image will resist all of that ink. All you have to do is wipe off any excess ink from that embossed image using a clean microfiber cloth. To create a gradient effect, I used different shades of blues and greens ranging from the lighter to the darkest tones. You will see that towards the center, I started with the lighter shades, and as I went towards the edges of the cardstock, I'm using darker shades of green and blue respectively on either side. Now, to add some depth on our grass, I used the Grass and Cloud stencil by Scrappiness and very light-handedly ink blended with whatever ink was remaining on my blending brush. And I created a grounding for our focal point. Now, once that was done, our background is now ready, and now we can assemble the focal point and the sentiment strips onto this card background. Using some foam tape, I adhered the focal point towards the lower right hand corner of the panel, making sure I had enough space for my sentiments. I then used my Spectrum Noir glitter brush pen and a white gel pen to add sparkle and highlights to my focal point. I stamped and heat embossed two sentiments using white embossing powder and placed them on either side of our focal point, and then I placed this entire assembly onto an A2 size card base. And here's a look at the finished card. I love how this card turned out. I love these sentiments that say I love you for years and years and let's make magic. I thought this would match perfectly with the theme of the entire project. Well, this is the card that we created today. I also have some other cards that I created off camera using supplies from the new release. The first card here uses the die cut ephemera piece, which is same as the focal point that we created for the card. I just wanted to show you that the ephemera pieces are very much similar to the stamped and die cut images that we have created. For this card, I kept it very simple. I used just the ephemera piece as the main focal point and stamped a little sentiment from the Quickie, the Quokka stamp set, and adhered this all together onto this beautiful pattern paper. Here's another card using the ephemera pieces. For my background, I used the Magical Memories paper pad, which was part of a previous release by Scrappiness. For the next two cards, I stamped and colored and die cut my Quinnie and Quickey along with coordinating sentiments and adhered them onto beautiful pattern papers. Now, these pattern papers are again the Magical Memories papers, which were part of an older release. Well, those were all the cards that we created today, and I really hope you enjoyed watching today's video. All of the supplies that I used for my video today can be found listed in the description box below. Note that all of these links are affiliate links, which means that if you shop using one of my links, I get a small commission at no cost to you guys. Please don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts and ideas in the comment section below. Also, if you would like to share your creations with me, don't forget to tag me on my Instagram at rp_shutterbug. I will leave a link to that as well in the description box below. Well, thank you again for joining me today. Until next time, stay safe.